Hello everyone and welcome back to my 100% walkthrough for Wild Arms 2. Go ahead and exit. And run over to the Valeria Chateau. Hit circle, enter the Valeria Chateau. All right, now what we want to do is head back to the elevator. Go down to B1. Talk to this person here. This is the elemental ring vendor. Buy one dark ring. All right, once you have that, go ahead and leave the Valeria Chateau. Do not equip the ring just yet. All right, get off the Valeria Chateau. Now to locate the next Diablo pillar, teleport to Baskar. Notice on the bottom left screen, there is one green blip, so go ahead, teleport to the hovercraft. I don't know why I put it all the way up here, but oh well, head down toward where Baskar is, which is going to be all the way around. And where we're aiming for is the Lilka River, which there's our sign. That's a giveaway. Make our way down. And if you remember, there's the beach on the left. Get off here. Get off here. There we go. And right over here in the middle of the forest. Welcome to Diablo Pillar Antenora. What we are aiming to do is manipulate the encounters. We want to be surprised attacked because there is a monster that spawns only through surprise attacks. Again, as I mentioned in the previous episode, for those of you that are Final Fantasy fans, you're gonna get a bit of a giggle out of them, but I hate them. In every game that they appear, I hate them. So let's go ahead and move on up. So, this puzzle goes as follows. Every lighter colored, well, the blocks that have the diamond shapes, what you're going to want to do is you're going to basically walk around and you want to get every single one of these lifted without accidentally cutting yourself off. Just like that. Unfortunately, that also includes getting yourself cut off from the exit, so we're gonna have to do it again. Just like that. I'm going to test your memory. Memorize the correct pattern. Oh boy. Good luck with that one. I hate memory games. Now, if you need to exploit elemental weaknesses, both of these enemies are weak to light, and it just so happens Tim does have a light attack. I just realized. Elven boots. That might be the reason why I'm not getting it. All right, so if you have elven boots on anybody, go ahead and take them off, just to be more on the. That could be the reason why I'm not getting any surprise attacks. Even though I'm not controlling Ashley, who had them on, there's always that possibility. I'm curious. All right, now we hear that, we know what that means. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to go ahead and have whoever you want as your physical attacker, equip them with the dark ring. This will give them the dark element to their normal attacks. Now, we're also going to want to make sure. Let's go ahead and equip Tim. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to swap out Odessa on Lilka and then put Liatia Salk on Tim so that he can do dark summons. Move your way on. Make sure everybody's health is topped up, which actually isn't really, actually it's not hurting. We're fine. Here we go. You plan to not let us go? Sorry, pal. Nothing you do will work because I've got magical powers. Magic is a power that can do anything. I'm going to be able to do it all too, just like my older sister. Alright, Prism can be a bit of a problem, especially if he uses an ability called Tidal Wave. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make sure that everybody's health is topped up while we continue to attack. Every time Tim gets 75 FP, go ahead and use Combine to summon the Dark Guardian. That will do a lot of damage. Also, Ashley's physical attack should also have the dark element attached to it, so he'll be doing double the damage. Lilka unfortunately does not have a dark ability, but she still can help us bring him down. So, with that said, go ahead. Black Gate and Dark Star are his dark attacks, so go ahead, focus the chest down first. And also, don't forget your lucky cards. Wait, I didn't just use her. Yes, I did. Ignore that. I didn't mean to do that. That was not what I was trying to do. Oh, well. See, I goof up still. All right, chest is down. And you know what? We're going to switch this back. We're going to switch it back. So take that off, put it on Lilka, only because of the fact Tim already has a dark ability, whereas Lilka does not. So we'll go ahead and have Tim do Dark Star now that he's got the FP. Zach do a normal attack. We're going to have Lilka do Combine because I want to see, I want to show you guys what this looks like because Guardians are awesome. Aliens! Look how easy that was. Ha 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 ha. And of course, it dropped the Azure Vest, which is for Lilka. Let's continue on. Oh, also, throughout the rest of this, do yourself a favor. If you still have the Dark Ring equipped, go ahead and take it off. And also, do not equip the Elven Boots or the Weather Vane, because that will prevent surprise attacks, which we actually want surprise attacks, believe it or not. That last one was a surprise attack for me, but unfortunately, the monster I'm looking for did not spawn yet. There's a save crystal, save if you need to. If you move the wrong switch, you have to do it again. Go for it. All right, so as you'll notice, there are an upper level and lower level switch block. So we have to switch to Ashley, or I believe it'll also work with Lilka. Yes, it will. Okay, so anybody that has a throwable object, you would want to hit these, but we have no way of knowing which ones are correct. Oh, got it. All right, this is the 6th and final floor, so this is where we can pretty much use this area to get the remaining monsters that we haven't encountered yet. So as far as the new monsters that spawn in this pillar alone, we've already located all of them. However, there's still the one monster that is surprise only. I'm gonna run back and forth a little bit, see if I can get some surprise attacks, and hopefully the monster I'm looking for is spawning. So if you run, it actually does increase your encounter rate and also a chance of surprise. So I'm gonna keep canceling encounters until I get a surprise attack. Ridiculous. Finally! Oh my God! Okay, with that out of the way, finally, let's take a quick second to discuss what just took place. Okay, that was the Mimic. That is the only monster, as far as I'm aware, that only appears with a surprise attack. Now, for those of you that want to get 100% of this game done, you have to encounter that monster only through surprise attacks, and they appear in all 4 of the Diablo pillars. Now, let's take a step back and talk about the immense annoyance I just got through and the harsh lesson I just learned about this game, that it turns out everything that I knew was a complete lie for like the past 20 some odd years that I've been playing this game. So, the luck stat, the one thing I've been pressuring everyone on through the entire game. The luck stat has absolutely nothing to do with any of the enemy encounters. It does not have to do with anything outside of battle. The luck stat is strictly for battle purposes, like learning abilities, landing critical hits, stuff like that. That is the only thing that luck is for, nothing else. Encounters work differently in Wild Arms 2 than I initially thought. So there are the normal encounters that we normally run into, right? The ones that we can cancel. And then the red encounters, the little bubble that pops above our head, yes, those are non-cancelable forced encounters. Those are where surprise attacks can normally occur. Now, the way encounters work in Wild Arms 2, I just found out after doing a freaking deep dive like crazy, is that the encounters work based on the areas that you're in, such as dungeons, grasslands, stuff like that. They all have their different encounter zones. So some areas have more frequent battles where others don't. Also, the surprise encounter typically determines on the area and how long you've gone without fighting. So if you cancel, say, 10 to 20 encounters in a row and you haven't encountered a battle in quite a while, more than likely you're going to be put into a forced encounter or even have a surprise attack occur. So that's how you can manipulate the surprise attacks to occur. Canceling encounters. It has nothing to do with luck. Okay, now that I've had my rage session over all these years of this being complete, like all of this information being completely, I've been wrong since the very beginning of this, but everything else, I hope it has still helped you out up to this point. So no more stressing over the luck stat. If you could get everybody on best, do it. Do it. Because it doesn't affect anything else except battle. All right, now that we're here, of course, top everybody off if you need to. I'm gonna keep the party as is. However, I am gonna go ahead and I'll have Ashley put on the blue anklet to avoid paralysis. And then of course, there are 2 magic users. Okay, so plus side. Lilka should have, if you've been following my guide, she should have the ability, where is it? Restore. Cures all status abnormalities, and it also only requires 9 FP. So she can cure status effects. Those will help us from having to use items, but you know, we still have plenty of the items, or at least we should. So she can cure any status ailments. If she gets any on herself, as long as she's awake or whatever, she can actually just use the items to cure herself. Now, Tim and Lilka are going to be trading back and forth on healing as we have done previously, but Antenora should be really no problem. Yes, she's going to hit a lot harder, but we should be fine. So move your way on up. Get out of my way. Though she's an Odessa officer, if possible, I'd rather not fight that woman. You're so naive. I have my reasons for being here and I'm ready to die if I must. So you're saying you won't retreat? He's watching because Vincefeld's watching. How admirable of you. But if you attack, we have no choice but to respond. We'll give it our best shot. Bitzfeld is watching me stand here on the battlefield. So, to meet his expectations, I will have to fight you. I'm not protecting the Diablo pillar. I'm protecting the feelings in my heart. Everything started that day. It was all for the feelings in my heart. Now, come. All right, so as I mentioned before, Antenora's abilities are the same as the previous 2 times we fought her. She's just going to be hitting a lot harder. Be sure to watch out for the status ailments that she can put on party members. But pretty much just keep everybody alive, have Ashley get up 100 FP if necessary to change to the Night Blazer, and good luck. Take her down. Don't forget your lucky card. Ah, drat, I didn't get to finish her off with Banisher to make it, like, cinematic. Oh, well. It's over. It's all going to be over now. The pain that has been concealed in my heart has finally been given form. I need for him to see how I look right now. I need Vinceveld to see. Are you in Vinceveld? Me and that man? You make me laugh. You've got it all wrong. It's the opposite. I despise that man. I want revenge. Revenge? Then why'd you... Both my mother and father were killed by that man. They were killed just because they were connected to the Slayheim royal family. That man Vinceveld, who led the Slayheim Liberation Army, he killed my parents. But my powers alone weren't strong enough to destroy that man. So you joined forces with the enemy. It makes no sense. Didn't I already tell you? This is my revenge. This was the biggest revenge I could take on that man who took everything from me. I did everything I could to get that man to love me. All the sins I committed, all the pain I suffered, was to steal his heart. Vinceveld came seeking my heart and my body. I have come to occupy a large place in his heart. What will happen to his heart if I am destroyed by you all? I can imagine the expression on his face when he hears I have been destroyed. By stealing his valuable me, I get my revenge. Revenge? I still believe she had strong feelings for Vinceveld. To love and to hate are flip sides of the same coin. It's giving form to gaining strength for one's strong desires. I wonder which one I am. I really can't tell. All right, go ahead and teleport this time to the Valeria Chateau. Enter. Save your game. And that's going to do it for this episode. If this guide is helping you out, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and be sure to subscribe if you're new and would like to continue this journey with us. I would love to have you here. As always, I will see you in the next video. You all take care and have a wonderful day.